Caitlyn Jenner, at 75 years old, has once again stunned the entire entertainment world by proving that age is nothing but a number. Stepping into the spotlight in a bikini that leaves absolutely nothing to the imagination, sending shockwaves across Hollywood and beyond as fans, critics, and fashion experts scramble to take in the sheer confidence, poise, and daring glamour she radiates. Because in this moment, she isn't just a former Olympian or a reality TV star. She is a cultural icon rewriting the rules of aging, beauty, and personal reinvention. And when those pictures hit the internet, the first reaction everywhere was complete disbelief. Not because people doubted Caitlyn's ability to make a statement, but because few expected her to turn up the heat in such a bold way. Flaunting her physique with the confidence of someone half her age, showing toned legs, a defined figure, and the kind of presence that commands attention from the second she steps into view. And the bikini itself, a daring cut with vibrant colors hugging her curves, accentuated her transformation from athlete to fashion-forward trailblazer, reminding everyone that Caitlyn Jenner doesn't just wear clothes, she owns them. She dominates them, and she turns them into headlines, leaving no space for doubt that she knows exactly what she's doing every time she appears in front of cameras. And as the paparazzi photos spread, social media exploded with hashtags celebrating her bravery, her allure, and her refusal to fade into the background simply because of age or expectation. Because Caitlyn has always thrived on defying expectations, first as a world-class athlete, then as a reality star who reshaped her public image entirely, and now as a style icon showing that women in their 70s can embrace their sensuality and command attention without apology. And what made this moment even more breathtaking was the way Caitlyn carried herself. Not just walking, but strutting with confidence, smiling at the cameras, giving that aura of someone who knows she is the main character in every room she enters. And fans were quick to point out that many celebrities decades younger than Caitlyn would hesitate to appear in such a bold look. But Caitlyn doesn't hesitate, she thrives in it. And this bikini moment became a statement not just about fashion, but about freedom. About living life on your own terms, about breaking away from the outdated notion that glamour has an expiration date. And while critics rushed to analyze every angle, every pose, every detail of her look, the overwhelming narrative was simple. Caitlyn Jenner has made history once again. This time with her wardrobe choice rather than her athletic achievements, proving that her relevance is unshakable, her style unstoppable, and her confidence contagious. And as headlines rolled in from every major outlet, fans around the world were glued to their screens, resharing the images, debating the look, admiring her bravery, and acknowledging that love her or criticize her. You cannot ignore Caitlyn Jenner when she decides to make a splash. And this bikini reveal is more than just another celebrity moment. It's an event, a cultural conversation starter, one that will keep people talking for weeks to come. Because what Caitlyn did was bigger than just flaunting her figure. She embodied liberation, confidence, and the dazzling energy of someone who refuses to slow down or tone down. And that's exactly why she continues to dominate headlines year after year. If the first wave of Caitlyn Jenner's bikini reveal left jaws on the floor, the aftermath, reactions, and deeper conversations sparked by this daring appearance formed a second tidal wave of glamour, intrigue, and cultural impact that could not be contained. Because what Caitlyn unleashed with this one bold look was far more than a fleeting celebrity headline. It was a movement, a declaration, and a reminder that visibility, confidence, and allure do not fade simply because the candles on a birthday cake multiply. And as she confidently strutted in her bikini, the cameras catching every angle, it became clear that Caitlyn was not just wearing swimwear, she was crafting a visual manifesto. One that defied stereotypes, challenged long-held assumptions, and showcased an unapologetic embrace of femininity at an age when most women are unfairly pressured to retreat from the public eye. And that is why this moment reverberated through fashion magazines, television talk shows, podcasts, and social media feeds across the world, where millions debated not only Caitlyn's look but the broader significance behind it. Because whether you admired her for her courage, envied her confidence, or questioned her choice, the undeniable truth was that Caitlyn Jenner had once again dominated the cultural conversation with effortless ease. And what made the buzz more compelling was the fact that Caitlyn seemed completely unbothered by the criticism, walking with her head held high, smiling radiantly, and exuding that aura of knowing that she has lived multiple lifetimes worth of transformation, that she has faced every storm from Olympic pressure to public transition, and that compared to those battles, wearing a bikini in front of paparazzi is not a risk, but a celebration, a chance to claim joy, beauty, and power. And that is why fans flooded her social media with praise, calling her an inspiration, an icon, a legend, a trailblazer, with comments ranging from age-defying queen to the confidence we all need. And Caitlyn proves it's never too late to shine, while others highlighted how important it is to have women like Caitlyn refusing to disappear into the shadows, instead showing the next generation that glamour, sensuality, and bold fashion choices belong to anyone brave enough to embrace them. And fashion critics, usually quick to dissect and sometimes ridicule, instead applauded her boldness, calling her bikini choice both shocking and empowering, with some even declaring that Caitlyn had just redefined red carpet standards by taking Hollywood-level glamour poolside. Because in an industry that often prizes youth over wisdom, she dared to flip the script, becoming not only the talk of the moment, but a symbol of lasting relevance. And beyond fashion, the symbolism of Caitlyn's look was undeniable. Because here was a woman who had faced the world's harshest spotlight, who had endured scrutiny at levels few can imagine, now stepping forward, reclaiming her narrative, and saying through every inch of fabric and every confident stride that she does not bow to age, to critics, or to expectations. And this refusal to shrink away, but instead to expand her presence, is what made the world lean in closer. To not just see Caitlyn Jenner in a bikini, but to witness Caitlyn Jenner making a statement, writing a new chapter, and cementing her name once again in the ongoing saga of Hollywood's most unforgettable figures. And as entertainment media continues to loop her pictures, as blogs, YouTube channels, and late-night hosts all weigh in, the essence of this moment remains crystal clear. Caitlyn Jenner is not done. Not fading, not retreating, but rising, glowing, and reinventing herself before our very eyes. And this is why, when people look back on iconic celebrity moments of 2025, this bikini reveal will not simply be filed as another outfit, but remembered as one of the most fearless, glamorous, and conversation-shaping events of the year. The kind of cultural spark that only Caitlyn Jenner, with her history, her boldness, and her magnetic presence, could ever ignite, leaving fans hungry for what she might dare to do next.